Come on in, come on in, come on in. Thank you all so much for being here. Oh, I didn't start Instagram. Always struggle streaming. Let me get my lotion before I get too ashy. Always washing my hands. All right, come on in, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday. All right, for anybody new here, hi, I am Maggie, your substitute teacher. I'd like to welcome you to another dining documentary. Usually I'm welcoming you to a struggle cooking class or I'm cooking behind me, but you can see I'm not in the kitchen today. I went out a couple nights ago, had probably the best steak of my life. So I wanted to share that with you all. Come on in, we will take attendance, see who we have here. If you'd like to be counted present, feel free to announce yourself. However, if you prefer to watch from the clouds, you are always welcome here. We are the happy, wholesome, family-friendly side of YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter, as well as Instagram, all right? So let's see. Not a professional chef. I'm not a professional YouTuber. I'm just a mom and a home cooker sharing my love of food with you all. So I want to get right into it. I don't see anybody yet on Instagram and on YouTube. We've got Wilbert, top of the class. Thank you so much for being here. He says, good morning, Miss Maggie and scholars. Good morning, Wilbert's one of my day ones. We've got Shantia Frazier. She says, good morning, all. Hello, my dear, and welcome. We've got Wilbert says, I thought those were two giant chocolate chip cookies in the back. No, those are my African pillows. For anyone who doesn't know, I was actually born in Ghana, and my late Auntie Dorothy gifted those to me. They might have been a wedding gift or a housewarming gift years ago, and I've moved them in different places of the house because, I don't know really where to put them, but I always like to remind myself and you all where I come from. So those are two decorative pillows from Ghana. Thank you, Wilbert. Go ahead and get your rest. I will see you on the next struggle class. Tasha Arnett's in the house. She says, good morning, Miss Maggie. Hello, sweetheart. Thank you for the smiles this morning. We got Andrea Washington. She says, good morning, everyone. I don't know, is this my first time seeing you here? Welcome. I'm so happy to have you, or welcome back. And then over here on Instagram, we have the Magnificent, and we have Guy named MRD. Thank you all for being here. Those of you all on Instagram, if you would like to see the screen share, because I will be sharing my screen, you can come over to MaggieTheSubstituteTeacher.com. You can always find me on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter for the full screen. All right, everyone, let's get into it. I am so excited. So as you know, or if you don't know, it's totally fine. I'm going to walk you all through it. Let me close some of these extra tabs. Still downloading some of the pictures, but I went out to a restaurant here in the Atlanta area, actually kind of in the city, in the Georgia Tech area, Midtown, called Marcel. I had never been there. I was asked if I wanted to go, and I was like, heck yeah, I love to eat. Clearly, I know I'm working on it, but I love to make content for you all. So usually, if you're new here, usually I stream every day, but when I'm not streaming, I give you a dining documentary or a travel documentary. I always say I'm a small town girl with big dreams, and I like to take you all with me as I gallivant around the world and do all the things, okay? So apparently this restaurant came highly recommended. It was in his feed for like best places to go or things to do in Atlanta. So I'm always up for an adventure. This is a classic American steakhouse. So shout out to the men, shout out to Jurgen, who'll probably come through with his plate. If you like meat and potatoes, this is your place. I know. And I had a petite steak. I had an 8-ounce New York strip, Oscar style, incredible. So what we do on my dining documentaries, you all, I am going to go through the website with you all because I haven't seen it either. I was just whisked away. It was very exciting. We're going to go through the menu, learn a little bit about the restaurant, and then in the second half, we'll go through my pictures and video, and you all can let me know what you like, what you don't like. If you all saw my reels, I've already posted the dessert was fire. And that's all I'll say about that. Hello, Moy. Thank you so much for being here. All right, let me start with a new beverage. I just have one of these little squeezable water enhancers. So this is Pure Aqua Lemonade. My sparkling water is upstairs and I didn't want to run to get it. So just regular filtered water in a glass. Ladies, always remember to drink out of a glass, small silent sips. Shout out to the finishing school. I'll give you guys a commercial for that in a moment. All right. Need a little bit more. I missed my bubbles already. Wilbert says, I love meat and potatoes. Okay, so let's get right into it, you all. I'm not going to take any more time. All right, so let me share my screen with you all. I hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday. Thank you so much for being here. I love chatting with you all. All right, so let's go to Marcel. All right, I'm going to refresh the page so you all can see when you go to their website. Just very simple. It actually gives me almost like French decor when I look at the script, but you can see it's very plain. Apparently, this is named after a boxer, so we're going to learn about that. But you can see here the address and the phone number, and you can see a little bit of the decor here yet. We'll scroll. I felt like the design was very masculine, warm, kind of dark. It gave me very much like a gentleman's kind of space. So, of course, ladies there, of course, but I really liked the ambiance. It was a little bit like, ooh. All right, so let's take a look. Let's scroll through the menu at Marcel. So you all can see here some of the decor, beautiful. You can see the boxing gloves here. You can see these very plush booths. Those were seated, those were across the way from us. You can see kind of the throwback, I don't know what era, but it's giving me, I don't know, like almost like 1920s, kind of vibe. Let's go through here. Look at this steak. I don't even know what kind of steak this is, but then a whiskey on the rocks or a cocktail. So you all can see here, you can already tell by the design of the restaurant, the plating, the steak knife, the char on the steak. Very simple menu, which I liked. A 1-card menu front and back. You all know I'm a typical woman. I get very overwhelmed because I'm greedy and I want everything. But this was very simple, but excellently prepared. All right, so we're going to talk about that. Hello, Miss Vina. Thank you so much for being here, my dear. Okay, let us keep scrolling. Announcements. You can celebrate a special occasion at Marcel. My dining companion told me that I think a coworker of his said this is where he proposed to his now bride. So you can tell it's that kind of special occasion. So very fancy. I'm very grateful to have been able to experience that. Hello, Jenna. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so you can see they're on social. You all can check them out. You can sign up for information. You can see here the how do you say, like just the little cartoon here, very much throwback kind of Mad Men kind of vibe. All right, so let's scroll back up. Let's go contact. We'll come to the menus. I always like to start in the About Me section and just learn about these restaurants. Okay, we'll go ahead and do a little bit of story time. The restaurant. So you can see Marcel and you'll see my pictures. It's in another space in Atlanta. That's another one of these little walkable, open air, mixed use space, and it's on the 2nd floor. So it's kind of tucked away. You'll need to park in the parking deck or valet. So it's not a freestanding restaurant, but it's kind of a little hidden gem, if you will. Wilbert says their website is unique. I like it. Yes, I'm glad you like it. All right, let's continue. All right, let's read a little bit about it. A brief and recent history of restaurants. First, there were places of taste and pastimes and chiaroscuro, no idea, lighting and low piano notes of laughter, places of urbane chat over classic dishes and cocktails, and wines, and of course, steaks made the right way. Those were the days. Then people got fancy with their food and tried new things. Good for them, but they always come back. Classic is classic. because classic serves and serves well. Let's take a moment and just appreciate the poetry, y'all. I'm feeling kind of like, ooh, like sophisticated and fancy already. And you all know I do the most, and I find these crazy Instagram recipes and I try to recreate them, but there really is something about just good quality, simple food, not too fussed with. So you can tell by the website that's what they're offering. Let me have another sip, y'all. I'm excited. We'll read the second paragraph. All right, and let me know what you all are thinking. Okay, and here we are again, back to the beginnings at Marcel, a first-rate steakhouse and bar by Ford Fry. Named after Marcel Cerdan, the iconic French fighter, that's why I was getting French vibes, French fighter romantic who endured ring rumbles, war, marriage, a famous affair with Edith Piaf, and could only be stopped from seeing his love when his plane crashed into a mountain. Oh my gosh, the drama. Marcel is a return to the days when people appreciated every moment, when dull care was forgotten, when love lingered over the best meals, including pound for pound, the best steaks money can buy. Let's not take ourselves too seriously, but life is short, so let's seriously enjoy this excellent cuisine, this cheery company. I absolutely love it, you all. This tells me so much. When I'm asked to go out to eat, I usually don't look too much at the menu or anything or read reviews. I just like to go with an open mind and enjoy. And then when I come to these dining documentaries with you all, this is when I actually learn about it. But I get it. I can just tell they did a really good job translating the story and the inspiration for this restaurant into the decor. And you can see why kind of the French design, with the little detail and the script font, absolutely well done. All right, so let's take a look at some pictures here and then we'll go to the menu. Hello, usually not my type. Thank you for being here. All right, you all. So who's here for the food? Let's just scroll through slowly. First thing I'm noticing here, excuse me, the server. Look at this plate. Look at this steak. So you will notice on the menu and what the waitress told us, we had a wonderful server, Bonita. I remember that because Bonita Applebum, you got to put me on. Bonita was incredible and her assistant was shy. So there was a team of servers. Everybody was dressed very well. You can see the staff wears white dress shirts and they wear vests to serve you. They do have dark denim jeans on the bottom. Service was great. Impeccable, anticipated everything that you could need. Everything is ordered a la carte, which means there's no combos. Okay, so there's no pick your entree and 2 side dishes. That's a newer concept. You order your drink, they bring the bread service. If you want an appetizer or a starter, which I did, I'll show you all that, then you order the protein that you want, steak, chicken, fish, whatever you want. And then your side items, you order those separately and they come family style for sharing. So if you're dining with a group, and this is not unique, this is pretty typical at most traditional steakhouses. When you order a side, asparagus, spinach, potatoes, fries, they bring it in a dish that everybody can kind of serve from. And I've given you all your unsolicited etiquette, right? You put your portion on your plate and then you eat from that. Let us continue. All right, so take a look at the steaks here over the grill. Oh, that looks like a filet. That looks like a ribeye. You can see the decor. Oh my goodness. I didn't get a Caesar salad, but it looks like the Caesar salad is prepared tableside. That looks incredible and fresh. Excellent cocktails, nice bar. So I'll show you all what I had. But you can see the decor here very much. Ooh, what is that? Chicken parm? And the bread over here on the side. You can tell the detail, the attention to detail. This looks like a chimichurri steak with fries, beautiful serveware. Yes, very much a throwback. They had matches. I should have taken one for, wait, did I? I think I put it in the box. Matches at the hostess stand. Yes, the flambe dessert. And you all can see this is the inside of the restaurant. absolutely beautiful, absolutely well designed. Hello, Mr. Williams. If you are a man or a lady, if you like a man's meal, if you like a steak, if you like just kind of that old, I don't want to say gentleman's club in that kind of sense, but that's the vibe. It's wonderful. We've got Endless, the spokesperson here. Hello. Thank you so much for being here from South Africa. Let us continue. All right. So we've looked at the back gallery. I'm just going to click around through. All right. So you can have your own. Let's have another round. I love that. So you can have your private parties here or buy out the full restaurant if you want something formal. If you've got it like that, you got it like that. Let's see what else. Okay, you can work there. Oh, we don't need that. Reservations. Let's go ahead and take, yes. So you do need, okay, it opens up Open Table. It opens up in another tab, but yes, reservations were made for this dinner. Hello to Holly Hoove. Thank you so much for being here. All right, let's take a look at the menu, class. All right, a bill of fare. We serve steaks with much love and aging. We stir our drinks by hand. We always open the door for you. These menus are representative. Our menu is seasonal and changes often. And again, you all, excellent steak. The quality of the meat, and the waitress explained the aging process, dry aging versus wet aging. I'm not going to get into all of that. I'm a foodie. I love learning about that stuff, but if you like a good cut of meat, you will love it here. All right, let's take a look. All right, so they're only open for dinner. Oh, it looks like they're only open for dinner. Let me go here to about really quick and just see. What do you mean? Mm-mm. All right, so they're only open for dinner. I just skipped over that, you all. You can see here Sunday through Thursday, 5 to 10, and Friday and Saturday, 5 to 11. So this is a dinner only restaurant. Okay, so no breakfast, no brunch, and no lunch. So this is where you would want to go when you want to have a nice paced dinner. Okay, let's go to the menu now. All right. Actually, let's start with the beverages really quick. Oh. All right. All right, so you can see here, I'm just going to scroll through. I did have a cocktail, so let's see what they have. Okay, so this is the wine menu. You can get your white wines, you can get your red wines, so you all can see. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Your rosés, cocktails. So I did get a cocktail. They have classic cocktails and then maison cocktails. I'm not really sure, but maybe if someone knows, you can let me know. Let's just take a look at the cocktail menu. You all can also look at the wine menu. Okay, so classic cocktails, they have your daiquiris. I don't even know some of this stuff, you all. I'm just glancing at it. The waitress did go over the bar menu. She asked me what I wanted. I told her I like it light and sweet, so she recommended something for me. Let me see if I can find it. It was absolutely excellent. She recommended either, yes, was it the Spar in the Garden? Or was it the Marguerite? I think I had this one, the Spar in the Garden. I can't remember, y'all. But yes, it was, I think this tequila, blanco, elderflower, gentian, and lime. Hello, King. Hello, Malsey. And hello, BIS. So you all can see, I believe that's what I had, a tequila cocktail with elderflower and lime. You can see here, they also have a full bar, so they can make whatever you want. And I love that. They have even the Mexican Coke and the Mexican Sprite. The Mexican colas, I used to work for the Coca-Cola company. They actually use real sugar in their sodas. Here in the US, we use high fructose corn syrup, okay? So the Mexican Cokes, I know my ex-husband used to enjoy those. That's the difference. Hello, Malsey. All right, let's see what else is on the bar menu. Okay, that's it. Pink Panther, cucumber lime. Oh, they have some mocktails as well. So if you don't drink alcohol, they do have a lot for you. So you all see the drink menu. Let us go back. All right, so we looked at beverages. I'm just going to click on Wine Library and just take a look. Okay, you all, they have so much for wines. I'm just scrolling here so you all can see. I did not have a wine. My dining companion did have a Cabernet with his steak, and he said it was very good. So if you like wine, they have everything. Hello, Nate. Thank you so much for being here, my dear. All right, so you can see cocktails, heavyweights. Wow, I'm just scrolling, you all. I don't do well with a lot of options. Usually I ask the server to recommend something. Spirits, Burgundy, so you all can see. Those of you all that are wine connoisseurs, you can see it's an absolutely full bar menu. French white wines, dessert wines, American wines, etc. wines, European wines, Spanish red wines, Italian red wines, rosés. Y'all, it's a lot. I am so glad I didn't see this. So if you get confused like me, Bordeaux's, or a lot of, if you get confused like me, or you can't really decide what you want, it's completely fine to ask for a recommendation. And that's usually what I'll do. And the server was excellent. Bonita actually asked me, do you have a taste for something? And I always say, I'm a lightweight, which means I'm kind of one and done with my wines or with my drinks. I did order a refill. Probably shouldn't have. However, I tell her I like it light and sweet. I like a cocktail, and you can kind of name something that you like, and then the bartender will make something similar. So lots of drink options, and I believe I had the lime vodka. Okay, now let's go back over to the menus. Hello, KT Souls. Thank you so much for being here. Let's take a look at the dinner menu. All right. And you all will see in my actual picture. So it is a large card they place in front of you, kind of like legal on very nice cardstock, probably like 11 by 17, one page, front and back. All right. So let's take a look. Let me close some of these tabs, y'all, clicking around. All right. So this is the summer 2023 menu. So they have fruits de mer. So I believe these are, if you want to start with seafood, they have, what did she say? They have chilled seafood and they have warm seafood. I tried to capture all of it, but you all, I'm struggling. I'm trying to take it all in. So we'll just take a look here. You all can let me know what you like. Of course, you can get oysters a la carte. You could get lobster tail if you like that. You could get jumbo lump crab or shrimp cocktail. They also have caviar, which she recommended. Those of you all that have a very sophisticated palate, you all can let me know what you would have from the cold seafood menu. I didn't want any cold seafood. I did want to try the oysters, so I went with a different recommendation. But you all can see here, they have those available to start. And then they have the hors d'oeuvres. Let's take a look at that. Hello, everybody coming in. This is what she recommended. So I had the oysters Marcel. So this is their like signature oysters, and I'll describe it and then you all will see it in my pictures. Usually when you eat oysters, shout out to AV or anybody from the north. Anytime I eat with AV, shout out to Boston. She gets the regular oysters in the half shell on a bed with ice, and they have like lemon, hot sauce, and like a pickled ginger, and they're raw. So you basically put the little condiments in the shell, kind of loosen it up, and you just toss it back and slurp down the whole thing. It's an acquired taste. It's not bad. It's just not my favorite. Thank you all for the likes. So if you're here for Team Oysters, absolutely. But what she recommended for me Oysters Marcel, you can see savory butter with breadcrumbs. This one right here. So that's what I had. It was 5 oysters and they're roasted. So they're not raw and they're not fried. Some places fry their oysters where they take out the flesh and they batter it and then deep fry it. So think of like fried calamari or anything like that. This is in the middle. So it's roasted. So it's cooked in it's a very good green sauce. I don't even remember what it was. Maybe it was like basil and parsley. And then they put breadcrumbs sprinkled on top. So you have a little bit of crunch. I ate all of them. It was only 5 of them. And when you take the meat out, it's about that much, but the flavor, so good. Okay, let's continue on. Let me know what you all think here. You can get shrimp scampi. If you're into snail, you can have escargot. She also recommended the steak tartare. I didn't get that. For anyone who doesn't know, that's raw steak. It is a delicacy and they prepare it very well. I'm just not here for steak tartare, but it is available. They also have foie gras, which is duck liver, if you want that, bone marrow, Humboldt fog. I have no idea what that is, and gnudi, which is like a cheese dish. So some very sophisticated hors d'oeuvres here. If you want a starter, if you want to try something that's a little bit of a delicacy, I went with the roasted oysters. I'd love to know from the hors d'oeuvres menu, what would you all have? We got Sheila in the house. Oh, Sheila. She says, good morning, beautiful. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate the compliment. Let me know what you all like so far. Okay. If you want salads, they also have salads. They have Caesar a la minute, and a la minute means made right this moment, which probably means made tableside. So if you ever dine and you see something on the menu that says a la minute means made right now, probably in front of you. So you could get a salad made on the spot. They have a house salad, the salad Marcel, which sounds incredible, which is a chopped salad with walnuts, maple and bacon vinaigrette, and blue cheese. Oh, that probably would have been amazing. Or you can get French onion soup. So those are your 3, your soup and salad options. Caesar salad, we saw that in the pictures. Let me just go back to the picture so you all can see gallery. All right, so this is a la minute. So you can see the waiter is right here. They bring the ingredients and they make it custom just for you. So they'll have the romaine, the fresh shaved Parmesan, the croutons, and they make it tableside for you, okay? So that sounds incredible. All right, so soup or salad. Let me know if anybody's interested in a soup or salad. I would probably want the Caesar salad made in front of me and the chopped salad. Greedy. Let me know what stands out to you all. Okay. Hello, Christina. Let us know how you're feeling today. Oh, she said starting to feel a little better. Wonderful, my dear. Thank you for sharing. All right. So now the steaks. La Beef Premier or Le Beef Premier. I'm butchering it. If anyone knows proper French, please let us know. So you can see here their steak is probably some of the best you can buy. No added hormones. That's what you're paying for here. You're paying for the service. You're paying for good quality meat. You can see the salads. A lot of restaurants, and there's nothing wrong with this, or fast food places, they will make the salads in advance and then they'll put them in the fridge so that they can stay cold, bowl by bowl. Then when you order a salad, if you ever order a salad and it comes to you and the bowl is cold to the touch, that means it was pre-made and stored in the fridge. There's nothing wrong with that. It's something that they can do to save time. But salad will start to wilt a little bit once you make it. So that's one of the differences here. Marie is getting the French onion soup. Hello, my dear. Christina is here for the filet. Let's go to the steaks. Yes. They did recommend the filet mignon if you want a very lean meat. So you can get the filet madame. So the madame is going to be the smaller portion. So you can see here 8 ounce. I got a petite, which is a smaller portion of steak. I ended up with the New York strip, but 8 ounces for me is plenty. But if you're a man or you like a big steak, they have them for you. Hello, Miss Jolie. Okay, I know. Let us continue. All right. So you can get the bone-in filet. So the filet is usually without bone. If you want the madame, if you want the monsieur, so the man's cut with the bone, you can get that as well. The New York strip. This is what I ended up getting, you all, the Marcel Reserve cut. When I tell you, God, sorry, y'all. It was exquisite. I ordered it medium. They cut it. It was an 8-ounce steak. And then I got it Oscar style and they served it over asparagus. The steak was like butter. It melted and it was so good. Let us continue with the steak menu. If you like a New York strip with the bone, you can get that. My dining companion got this one, the Côte de Boeuf, which is the dry aged ribeye. So if you want a man's meal, she explained the dry aging process, something about the meat from the butcher. They hang it to dry and it kind of gets this like crust on it that enhances the flavor. Then they cut off the crust, mold, whatever, and then they cook it. So something about the flavor, I don't know. It was a bit much for me. He said it was good. So you can see here, you can get the tomahawk ribeye if you want the 30-ounce. The tomahawk ribeye is the one, if you've ever seen the steak with the bone hanging off the plate, it looks like a weapon. That's a tomahawk ribeye. Hello, cowboy fan. Shout out to the tomahawk. Hello, Nigerian girl and Julson. So you can get that. You can also get the porterhouse steak, which is a huge steak, porterhouse for two. Or if you want to share, Lord have mercy, you can get a steak for the table. If you want to share with 3 or more people, they have a 42-ounce porterhouse. Where is Jurgen? Shout out to the men who like their steaks. That is a lot. Christina's laughing. Marie would get the ribeye. Okay, I heard it was excellent. I got the New York strip. So let me know what you all are liking so far. All right, now if you want to add any sauces to your steak, that's this menu, this part of the menu right here, the Royale. So they have sauce Diane, Béarnaise sauce. This did come with, we did get this, a brandy sauce. This is what I got, y'all, the Alabama Jumbo Lump Oscar. So if you like a surf and a turf, one moment. If you like surf and turf, which is seafood and steak, surf and turf, she recommended I get my steak the Oscar style, which was the steak, and then they have lump crab that they put over top with this incredible butter sauce. So good. Nate says, my guy loves a tomahawk. All right, shout out to the men and them tomahawk steaks. The 8-ounce was perfect portion for me. Let us continue. What other sauces are available? On top, you can get scallops with your steak, or if you want steak and lobster. So you can add this on to your steak. They also have, I don't know what this is, l'entrecôte, sorry y'all, frites, which is fries, and then green sauce or sauce à poivre. I don't want to butcher it, y'all. I don't speak French, but we did get fries, but it looks like this is some special type of fry. Now notice this one. Next time I go, I might want to order this. Look at this beef Wellington, but it requires 24-hour notice, and it's something that you would need to share. You can see it's Chateaubriand, mushrooms, prosciutto, and puff pastry. So think of the most exquisite hot pocket that you can have, but it's a steak and then it's wrapped in pastry and then cooked and you cut into it. I've never had a proper beef Wellington, so this was a surprise. I was asked on Thursday, are you available tomorrow? This location, and I just said yes. And so we went. Christina's going to get lobster on her steak. All right, Christina's getting a lobster and filet mignon. That sounds incredible. Marie says, this is very modern woman of me. My cut of beef costs a lot. It's okay. What if I want to pay for the extra cost if I'm with a paying companion? This is a great question. Thank you for asking, Marie. So if someone asks you out, and we'll use a gentleman in this example, where I'm from, and traditionally, if a man asks, he would pay for the meal or is prepared to pay for the meal. I don't think that there's anything wrong to expect that. As a woman, it's always good to have your own money just in case whatever, so you could always pay for yourself, but do allow the gentleman to pay if he asks. Now, the proper etiquette is you follow the rule, you follow the guideline of the host. And this could be in a date, this could be at a business meeting, luncheon, or anywhere. So whoever's paying, what they order, you order in line with that. So let's go to the menu, for example. So if my dining companion ordered he ordered the dry aged ribeye, $116, it would be okay to order something at that price point or lower. So I understand what you're asking, Marie. If you want the tomahawk, which is more than what he ordered, should you offer to pay the difference between the tomahawk and the ribeye? And the answer is no, because the intention is good. However, the actual etiquette is you order in line with what the host's budget is. If you wanted a tomahawk, then you would go either by yourself or you would be the one paying and you get whatever you want. And the reason why is you can offer, absolutely, there's nothing wrong with that, but it kind of indicates that you're sending a message that maybe the host or your dining companion who's paying could not cover this meal. And so you don't ever want to put your host in a position where they feel that you wanted something outside of what they could provide. Now, if your dining companion is ordering the ribeye and says, go ahead and get whatever you want, by all means. If you want, and I've had that happen, go ahead, get 2 of them if you want. Then by all means, you can order whatever you want on the menu. But especially on a date or a business meeting, you want to try and stay within the bounds of what the host is paying. And that also goes for the drink menus as well, ladies. So if they order a glass of wine, you order a glass of wine. If they stop at one, you stop at one, okay? I broke that rule, but I'm sharing what the proper etiquette is. And so Marie, if you want to go, I'll go with you and you can get the tomahawk and I'll get that beef Wellington. I know you're here in Atlanta, but great question. I hope that helps, my dear. Nate says, my guy would get so mad if I said, OMG, that steak cost that. He would get up and leave. He says, I work hard to get what I or you want. That is so true. And y'all, I have had that happen to me. I have had that talking to. Y'all know I always say I'm just a small town girl and you see me in the kitchen and I cook for the family and I know groceries are expensive and I don't go out a lot, but this is what, my guy wanted. And so this is what we got. For me, I was like a kid in a candy store, but I've had that happen to me as well, whether it's my mom or when you take somebody out and you really just want them to enjoy and they start complaining about the menu. It shouldn't cost all that. It don't take all that. It really dampens the moods. So ladies, just show appreciation. Be grateful, say thank you, and just enjoy. It is a treat, and if this is the place that was picked, they are prepared to cover the cost. So I agree with Nate and her man. Silence is golden. If you get the big eyes, you get the big eyes. But other than that, do not complain about the cost. Okay? Marie says, I would treat you, Maggie. Don't you threaten me with a good time. OMG, OMG. Well, if you want the tomahawk, I'll take the beef Wellington and we will plan and give them 24 hours notice and then we'll make a dining documentary. If you want to come talk about it with me, Marie, you can come up on the screen or not. I understand. But thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that. Christina says, exactly. You're out to enjoy yourself. Get what you want. Okay, let us continue. Great conversation, ladies. All right. So if you want fish or chicken, so this is a steakhouse, a proper steakhouse, but they do have steak and chicken if you don't eat beef. So you can get sole, which is fish. You can get the fish of the day. I can't remember what the fish of the day was. If you want risotto, which is a rice dish, a soft rice dish with lobster and herb butter. If you're vegetarian, you can get an eggplant parmesan. Maybe that's what was in that picture. Let's go back over here, y'all. This one right here. I thought it was chicken parmesan. Maybe this is eggplant parmesan, but it looks incredible. Okay, eggplant parmesan. You can get chicken Paillard. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's chicken breast. If you want veal parmesan with tomatoes, absolutely. If you like, believe veal is not lamb. That's still cow, right? Okay, and then you can get a burger. You can get the Marcel Reserve Burger, and they said it's available until it sells out. Okay, so you can have that. And then what do we have over here? Okay, the sides. So we talked about it. The sides are all a la carte. Everything on the menu is a la carte, no combos. And the waitress did ask us to order everything together. So you take time to look at the menu. Then when she comes to take the order, she's asking you to say everything that you would like. And so they can pace the meal out for you. Okay. So as far as your side item choices, you can get pomme, which is potatoes. I believe this is, I can't remember which one is deaf noise. Sorry, y'all, I do not speak French, but pomme puree is like mashed potato. I don't know what the pomme aligot is. Pomme frites, we did get this one with béarnaise sauce. This is the French fries. You can get mushrooms for your steak. We did also get asparagus. You can get asparagus on the side, cream corn, and cacio de pepe. I remember hearing that before. What is cacio de pepe? Let me look it up, y'all. That's the only one I want to look up because I remember hearing that before. Is that peppers? One of y'all speak French, I'm sure. Cacio de pepe. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's pasta with pepper. Okay, I guess you can get pasta on the side. So potatoes, veggies, or pasta, and they're gonna be served like family style. We got Tracy in the house. She says, "Good morning, hello, my dear Marie." She's nervous. You don't ever have to come on camera, y'all. I just appreciate you so much, Marie. So generous of you. We got Miss Strong. She says, "Morning, Maggie in class." Hello, my dear. Y'all, please check her out. Another home cooker. And Miss Strong has a birthday. I think her birthday is either today or tomorrow. So everybody put happy birthday, Miss Strong, in the chat. If you want to drop your Cash App, I don't mind being a blessing. If you all want to send something her way, completely optional. But she is also a YouTuber and doing her thing on her cooking and chat shows. Happy birthday. Okay, so let's see. Was that it for the menu? Yeah. So you all can see this is it for the menu. So it was one card. Let me zoom out. So this is what was placed on the menu. And I absolutely love it. This is what was placed on the table. Y'all saw that drink menu. It's too much, too much. I get overwhelmed. I want to enjoy. I always ask, what do you recommend? What's popular? They'll ask you what you have a taste for, any dining dietary restrictions, and I always let them know that I have a cooking channel, so I'll be taking pictures and videos for a review. So shout out to Marcel. Okay, hello D Ray and hello Dion. Yes, absolutely. Your birthday's tomorrow. Happy birthday, Miss Strong. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Okay, I know you didn't ask for that, but y'all, I just love to celebrate. So happy birthday, Miss Strong. Christina likes a wine with her steak. Absolutely. So we went through the drink menu. We went through the history of the restaurant. We went through some pictures. Now I'm going to show you all my actual pictures. I love sharing with y'all. You love my remix? Thank you. Okay, so now we are going to go over to my actual pictures of Marcel. Did I just get a Cash App? I just got a Cash App from Marie. You are too kind. You are too kind. I appreciate it. Marie is the stream sponsor. You all don't even have to be here, but when you come through and support like you do, I appreciate it. The stream sponsor is the person who gives the biggest Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Facebook stars, Instagram gifts, Twitter tips, gold coins, whatever. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Marie sends $20. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you for the $20. Let me put Marie in the ticker. You all know her and love her. And then we're going to take a look at the pictures. Okay. Sponsor. $20. I appreciate it. Thank you, Marie. All right. So now we're going to move over to my pictures. All right, so we're headed into the city. It was a beautiful evening. So again, this is a restaurant that only does dinner. So they're open from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. We had 8:30 p.m. reservations. All right. Hello, Don Bosky. Thank you so much for being here. All right. So we're headed into the city. Beautiful sunset in Atlanta. All right, so let's see. All right. So we're just headed. I just take lots of pictures and videos so you all can see. We're headed in. You all know, or if you don't know, I live in the suburbs. Hello, the Norm 88. I live in the suburbs, and so this restaurant is in like what we call Midtown Atlanta, not the actual downtown, but a little bit north of that, close to the Georgia Tech area. And you saw the address. It's on Howell Mill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's all I will say. Shantia says happy birthday. Y'all already know. Let us continue. Okay, so we're headed into the city from the suburbs. Atlanta's very green. This was a Friday night, so we're making our way downtown. And you all know I take lots of pictures and video. I might have dozed off between then, but we we pulled into the area. So again, you'll see this is another one of those spaces in Atlanta that's got shops and restaurants. We have a lot of these kind of like little neighborhoods tucked away with mixed use space, walkable. So especially when the weather is nice, you can go out and you can walk and enjoy. All right, so you'll see here, we're looking for it. Let me see if I can zoom in. It's a little bit hard to tell. So if you see these stairs right here, so we're going to park or valet, and then where this red light is, shout out to the red light district, that's where Marcel is. So it's tucked away. The parking that they have in front, you can see it just says 10-minute parking. This picture is a little bit fuzzy, but this is just 10-minute parking. So if you're just running in and grabbing something to go, so you're going to go up the stairs and then it's tucked away. All right, so we're pulling up and you can see here, we passed the restaurant on the right. Over here on the first level, they have valet, and I believe the valet was $10 is what I heard. So you will need to pay for parking. They also have a parking garage, so you can do self-park if you want to. We went in to do self-park, and then it was full. Like we got up to the third level, and he was like, just forget it. I'm going to go down and do valet. So just letting you all know, you do have parking options. All right. So we start by going into the parking garage. You'll see here, you can see the parking rates. So if I zoom in here for dinner, you're probably going to do about 2+ hours. So $6.50. I don't think that's bad at all for self park. And then you get down and you walk maybe a minute to the location. All right. So typical parking garage, but it was kind of busy, so we ended up doing valet. So we're coming out, and you all can see there's got a flower shop here. You can see Shake Shack, which I think is a burger joint. I've never been there. Hello, Chica, and hello, Lade. But you all can see here people are out and about, and whatever else they have in this area. All right, so let's see here. Flower child. All right, just showing you all the area. All right, so now we're walking up to Marcel. That's Marcel up there where the red light is. So we're walking, and you just take the stairs up one flight. So you all can see the restaurant is up here on this second floor. That's where you need to go. I have multiple phones, y'all, so okay, let's continue. Walking. So it is kind of dark. I don't know if anybody is, like handicapped or whatnot. I don't know if they have an elevator. Now that I'm thinking about this, I always try to think about, excuse me, the experience, the whole experience, getting there, parking, all of that. So I'll have to look and see, but you do have to enter with stairs. We got another donation. Thank you, Shantia, with the $10. I appreciate that. She says, keep up the good work. Thank you so much. You all support me so much. I really, really appreciate it. Marie says it's a nice area. Yes, it was very nice. Nate says Shake Shack is so good. The cheese sauce is I've heard of Shake Shack. I've never been there, so I'll have to add it to my list. Y'all, I'm trying to get this weight off. Been saying that, but I try to eat really clean when I'm at home and then save the cheat meals for when I go out and I can share them with you all. But I'll have to make sure we think about Shake Shack. Yes, Marie said it was quiet for a Friday night. Absolutely. Hello, 98 Foreign, and hello, Kev Dirt. Thank you so much for being here. But Shanti, I appreciate you so, so much. All right, so let's continue. This one is just spinning, so let's keep going. All right, so we're walking up. All right, so you can see the Marcel there. So when we walk inside, very, kind of, it's hard for the camera because it's dark. It is dark in there, very much Steakhouse vibes. And of course, I didn't want to come in with my, strobe light, blasting the joint. But you all can see they have, nice candle there. Of course, some toothpicks, some matches, business cards. When you arrive, the host greeted you, took you to your seat. Very, very good service. So let's go in. Hello, Indonesia. Thank you for being here. All right, so the host is taking us to our table. So we're walking past the bar, trying to discreetly record for you all. Then we come to the table. So it's beautiful, the napkin and the way that it's folded. The table is set with white tablecloth, perfect placement of everything, and a nice quiet candle there. So we were seated kind of not a booth, but those type seatings where they have the small tables for two, and the backside is a long like bench type seating for maybe like the whole wall, and then they have a chair in front. So that was the seating. Marie says, is this better than Fogo? Mm-hmm. But look, here's the deal, and y'all know I'm a huge fan of the lead attorney. I've been to Fogo at lead attorneys meetups here in Atlanta and in San Diego, and Fogo is very good. I don't do well at buffet style restaurants, and I don't do well at all you can eat. It's better for me to order off a menu and have something prepared for me because I'm greedy and then I want to try everything, and I overdo it and I end up feeling like, why did I do that? So for those of you all who have never been to Fogo, it's one of those Brazilian, Fogo de Chao is one of those Brazilian steakhouses where they have the gauchos with the big hunk of meat, and they're walking around and they're just bringing chicken and pork and lamb and beef, and they cut it off and put it in front of you. I know lead attorney likes that. When we have eaten with him, it's just mountains of bones when he's done. So if you like that, by all means, but I prefer to order off a menu. So for me, this was better. Great question. Hello, Joey. We should go and you'll see. All right, let us continue. So we're sitting down at our beautiful table. All right, so this is the menu. So we looked at that online. You all can see just one card, and I can't remember if it was double-sided, but very simple. So again, not a whole lot to choose from here, but everything was excellent. Miss Strong loves Fogo. Yeah, Fogo is great. Fogo de Chao is great if you like variety. Fogo de Chao is great for a group because if you have people with like, not picky eaters, but people who have a lot of diverse appetites, there's something for everyone. So there's a huge salad bar where they have soup. Kind of think of the nicest like Ruby Tuesdays, but a huge salad bar where you can get soup and everything there. And then they have the meats walking around. The food is good. I just overdo it because I'm greedy. Lisa says, is it better than Bones? Have I been to Bones? Have I been to Bones? We have a Smoky Bones here, and I know that's not what you're talking about because Smoky Bones is barbecue. But let me know, Lisa, is Bones in Atlanta or anybody who's in Atlanta? I don't know. I don't think I've ever been to Bones, but maybe I'll have to add this one to my list. Hello, Coffee Blues. Yeah, Miss Strong says it's easy to overdo it. That's my problem, y'all. I do. Too much, then I'm uncomfortable. Ugh. All right. So let's continue. So of course, like you all know, I always go to the facilities for you, and you can tell very 1920s throwback vibe with the detail. You can see the mirror here. The farm sink was really nice. They have very nice linens here, like the cloth, very nice quality cloth napkins with the tile. And they have a nice little stand here with lotion. They have a candle, breath mints, rubber bands for your hair, basically whatever you need to do to refresh yourself. Okay, Lisa says it's on Piedmont Road in Atlanta. Let me just look it up. I don't think I've ever been there, but Atlanta is a great place for cuisine. We have a lot of restaurants here. Bones, Atlanta. I'm just looking it up really quick. I have not been here yet. So thank you, Lisa, for the recommendation. Let me go ahead and send this one over to to my dining companion, that this has come highly recommended, that this might be a place that we need to try. Thank you. I'll let you look at my pictures and decide. Thank you for the recommendation. Hello, David. Y'all, I tell y'all, I want to travel the world and I want to eat everything and I want to come report back to you all. So I love, love, love the recommendations. Oh, update, travel update. I wasn't going to say anything, but I'm going to say it. I have been invited by YouTube to a party in LA. I will be going to LA on Friday, September 8th. I'm literally just going to fly there and fly back. I know, crazy, but I think it'd be a great networking opportunity. I was invited to the YouTube Shorts community, and we have a partner manager. I've got a couple shorts that went viral, so I have access to more groups that are looking to sponsor other channels that want to collab, best tips and tricks. Those of y'all that are in the Lead Attorney Mastermind, I post in there what I'm learning as well. So if anybody has any dining, I am going for a party at a restaurant there, but if anybody is in the LA area, September 8th, if you want to meet for a coffee or just say hello, I'll be in LA. And of course, if you have any restaurant reservate recommendations, but I probably what's out there, like that In-N-Out burger everybody talks about, so I may have to give that a try. So just for a day, Saturday. We got Mrs. True Love. She says, congratulations, my first time seeing you here. Hello, my dear. Thank you so much for being here. Miss Strong says, congrats. Thank you, my dear. Lisa said, Bones is amazing. Okay, I'll have to add that one to the list. I'm so excited. Okay, so here's the ladies' room. You all can tell. Very, very nice. All right, so I just got you guys a little bit of a tour because these things are important. There's Maggie. All right. And I always do one portrait and I do one landscape as well, because y'all know I make these reels. So you can see here, they've got some perfume if you need it, some lotion, some hair ties, some mints, some fingernail files, a candle, some supplies. I love this stuff. So you can refresh yourself and then go back out looking your best. Marie says, that's awesome. I'm happy for you. You're welcome. No, thank you. I just love sharing with you all. My channel's only 1.5 years old, and we've grown exponentially, just crossed over 40,000. And I just got so many big dreams and I love sharing them with you all. So thank you for the support. Those of you all that come and you encourage me, it means so much. So I want to tell you what I'm doing. Yes, Miss True, welcome. You're welcome. Yes, come on in, my dear. We're open for everyone. All right, so there's a ladies' room. And I took one with the flash. It's a little overpowering. All right, so just more the back side of the ladies' room. You could see lots of mirrors and a lot going on. All right, so just showing you all a little bit of the decor. You get the French vibes, you get the 1920s vibes, you get what's going on. Hello, Oni. Thank you so much for being here. Lisa says, congratulations. Yes, so if you like what I do, turn on your notifications. I do post every day on my community tab. I'm also on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. So I try to keep you guys updated with all the stuff that's happening. So can't wait to share what happened at the YouTube party. Okay. Real Bravado crossed over to 5,000. Oh my goodness. Yay. I put that on my community tab. Y'all, we have collabed with Real Bravado. We did a week of working man meals. So I love supporting. You all have been here to support me. So I love supporting you all. So I'll have to congratulate him next time I talk to him. That's wonderful. Okay. So I went to refresh myself so you all can see the ladies' room. Then I come back down to my table. Beautiful place setting. There's a menu. All right, so let's see. She's explaining
apricot flavoring, and then we finish it off with club soda, so it has that kind of spritzy, refreshing kind of feel.
So she's talking to me about the drinks. Again, she asked me what I like, what I had a taste for, and so she recommended a cocktail that was perfect for me. Yes, congrats to him. Hello, Three Good. Yes, I know he's been active in your space as well. All right, so we're looking at the drink menu. Now it's time for bread service.
Called Spen. Here I have some citrus marinated olives. They do have pits in them, so please be careful. Okay. The Calabrian pepper is sometimes a little spicy.
Okay.
A rich ricotta cheese topped with olive oil, black pepper. And now this is called camfrite. It's a fried focaccia.
All right, y'all. So they brought the bread service out. So basically what she's saying here, she brought this tray with the prosciutto, and the prosciutto, OMG, it was incredible. My dining companion was, what is that, bacon? No, it's not bacon. It is pork sliced very, very thin. It's like either a smoked or a dried pork. I think with Christina, we did the prosciutto wrapped asparagus. It's very common in like French and Italian cuisine. Oh, thank you, Three Good. I appreciate the compliment. It's used in a lot of dishes for flavor, but it's very, very like paper thin. So I was just tearing off pieces of it. Then you can see here, they brought some other things onto the table. So she brought some olives to snack on. I'm not a huge olive fan, but I did try one. Very, very good. And then she said they did have the pits, the seeds in there. This was a whipped ricotta, which is a creamy cheese, and it had drizzled with olive oil and cracked pepper. And then this was their fried focaccia bread. Y'all, that bread. If you like focaccia, think of like a deep dish pan pizza. That focaccia bread is that Italian bread that's like a thick, like chewy, doughy bread that they kind of put the dents in with their fingers and drizzle with oil. So, so good. All right, let us continue. All right, so I just tried to zoom in on the bread. I know some of the video and pictures aren't great, y'all, because it's a darker restaurant. All right, so I did take some with the flash, so you can see this is the bread. And again, proper etiquette is to tear off small pieces of the bread, but you can see here, I don't know if this is like basil or whatever the green stuff is with the flaky sea salt, but the bread was incredible. Ooh, Marie, how do you delicately release a pit at the table? I almost mentioned it, but I didn't. Let me pull up something for you. Let me see if I can find it. One of the etiquette channels that I follow, she showed how to delicately eat pits. Anastasia, etiquette. 1 second. Let me show you all. You are actually, oh, there she is, Anastasia. Let me see if I can find it. She has lots of shorts. Let me see, share this tab instead. So one of the, for those of you, oh, I'm not even sharing. For those of you all who don't know, I do have a finishing school that we're starting, but, and I've studied lots of different teachers. So let me see if I can find it, because this came up in my feed. How to elegantly eat dates. I think this is it. How to elegantly eat cherries. So you could probably do the same thing with the pits. I'm sorry, with the olives. Okay. So we don't want to spit them out. So notice she takes off the stem, puts one in her mouth, and then covers her mouth. All right. And I think she had another one. Let me see if I can find the other one. So definitely, we don't want to do that at the table. I think she had another one for olives. Let me see if I can find it. I may have to just find it later and send it to you, but there was another one like that. Basically, you want to do it very delicately and cover your mouth. All right. Let me see if I can. Okay. We won't waste too much time, but you get the gist of it. Marie, I will find it. She also has another one for how to eat olives or anything with the seed in it. And you saw she was kind of covering her mouth and delicately removing it. Same thing, ladies. Absolutely. Same thing if you are eating anything, you get a little bit of bone, like from fish or anything in your mouth. If you a little bit of gristle or anything that you need to remove, either use a napkin or just kind of quietly remove it. You definitely don't want to spit in front of anybody at the dining table. Delicately remove it, put it on the side of the plate or, out of the way. Hopefully that helps. All right. So let us continue. Where were we? We were at the photos. Okay, so there's the focaccia bread. It was excellent. All right, so I did take a picture of the bread service. So all of this came with the bread, and this was included. We had 2 pieces of excellent prosciutto, the whipped ricotta cheese, drizzled in olive oil with fresh cracked pepper, some olives and peppers. So that was just a little snack. I'm not even showing y'all. Just a little snack to get you all started. And honestly, you didn't need any of this. The bread had so much flavor on its own. All right. Some with the flash, some without the flash, so you all can see. So there's the bread. I'm trying to eat it delicately and just show you all the texture inside, but it was incredible. Okay, so now, is this the menu?
Finishing the
Okay, sorry. Trying to get you all to hear a little bit of.
garlic and thyme, plate them, cast them in a red wine demi-glaze, finishing it off with a pinch of sea salt. I am going to point out the COOKBOOK. It is our only dry aged steak. Beautiful bone and ribeye, dry aged minimum. We're going to.
All right, so you all can hear the wait staff is very, very experienced in answering any questions. I thought I was a foodie, but this waitress, Bonita, shout out to you. She explained everything. All right. All right. So let's continue. All right. This one's just spinning, so we're going to move on. Okay, so this is the cocktail that I got. You can see it is like a gin, I don't know, vodka with lime. It was excellent. It was perfectly sized and small just for me. All right. Hello, Trizaka. Thank you so much for being here. And Garnett, hello. Thank you for being here.
It's Mr. Shaw. You want me to give him the box?
One moment. Hold on. And I'm back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Y'all, I try. That's all I can say. Let us continue. Okay, so we were talking about the cocktail. It was excellent. So always grab by the stem, ladies. That's the more elegant way to drink any beverage. If you're ever drinking with stemware, whether it's water, wine, or cocktail, always hold it by the stem. You don't want to grab it by the bowl. It puts fingerprints on the glass, which of course, if you're eating like oily bread, can be, you know, just not appealing to look at for your dining companions. And then also, cocktails are served, or drinks, wine are served at the temperature that they want you to enjoy. So you don't want to add any extra heat from your hand to that. All right, let us continue. All right, so I'm enjoying my cocktail. So it's very, I know this looks darker than it is, but I'm just trying to show you all I'm enjoying my cocktail. And the table next to us cleared, and you can see the waiter is coming. So you can see how we're seated, right? Seated across from the booths and at a table. I'm on the bench, dining companion on the chair, and they are just dressing the table for the next service. All right, so I'm enjoying my bread and my prosciutto. All right, so you all can see. Again, you don't want to eat out of the main sharing dish. You want to take your portion, put it on your plate, and then you eat off of your plate. So if you're ever eating family style or anything to share, never eat out of the main container. You should eat off of your own plate, okay? We've shared that. All right. Hello, Coach Ken, and hello, Aju. Thank you so much for being here. Let us continue. All right, so this is just the view to my right. You can see, so long bench behind me. You can see the dress of the servers. Everybody had white button downs, either aprons or ties. So you all can see beautiful. And these are the booths across the way if you had a larger group. All right. So now bread service is over. She's cleaning up and getting ready to bring the next course. The bread was excellent. All right. So I'm enjoying my cocktail. All right, let us continue. So now it's time for the hors d'oeuvres. I had the roasted oysters. Okay. So again, for anyone who just hopped on, this was their oysters Marcel. Let me see, I got lots of pictures for you. Okay, so their oysters Marcel, you all can see here. This was served with some lemon to squeeze on top. Honestly, you didn't even need any lemon. So if you like raw oysters, there's that. If you like fried oysters, there's that. This would kind of be in the middle. So roasted and cooked in a very delicious sauce and then sprinkled with breadcrumbs. So this is what I got for the appetizer. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 oysters, and I had them all to myself. I did ask, but my dining companion was not interested. So they placed the oyster fork, and I enjoyed it so much. All right, so you all can see. Trying to squeeze some lemon juice on there. All right. Hello, Tangia. Thank you so much for being here. So I have my oyster fork, which is the small one. And enjoying them. Now, I did try one with the fork. I believe proper etiquette, I actually know, is to eat oysters. You actually just loosen them in the shell from the membrane, and then you just toss the whole thing back. So that is actually proper etiquette for the oyster. I'm sure it's not the end of the world if you want to eat it with the fork, but oysters kind of have little basin that they come in, and then they have the sauce, whether it's the pickled ginger, the hot sauce, cocktail sauce, and you literally just toss the whole thing back. Marie, yes, you would like oysters. If you go there, they have the raw oysters. You can order those a la carte. This is the oysters Marcel. So this is their house oyster. Let me see. I'll just show you guys. For the menu. All right, just in case anyone just popped on, you can get oysters of the moment, which is the standard cold oysters, but this is when I got oysters Marcel with savory butter and breadcrumbs. So that's an herb butter that they're cooked in. All right, let us continue. So I'm enjoying my oysters. And you all can see the butter sauce that they're in. Just giving you the close up. So it looks big, but just a little piece of oyster in there. And so yes, I did. I ate all 5 of them. Greedy, but it was good. So good. All right. Hello, T-Guard. Thank you so much for being here. So I don't know if you all are team oyster or not. If not, get something else. But I wanted to try it. A little bit of an acquired taste, but yes. If you like oysters, absolutely. Okay, so now let's move on. What else do we have here? Oh, more oysters. I was enjoying them. All right, so now they're cleaning up the oyster service. I'm done. Yes, thank you. All right. And yes. All right, now they're getting ready to bring the entrees. So I have a beautiful steak knife that's placed. They're going to clean the table and clean up. Oh, yeah. Steak is coming out. That's beautiful. Yes, very good. You didn't really even need a steak knife. It cut like butter. So we ordered French fries as one of our sides. Okay, perfect. Do we have plates or we don't need plates? Oh my gosh. Thank you. Oh, you got that. All right, so you all can tell here. So let's take a look. So we ordered French fries, and again, typical for a steak restaurant, all of the sides are going to come family style. So they bring the big basket of fries or mashed potatoes or asparagus or whatever you want to the table. And then you can see my dining companion got that aged ribeye, 20 ounce or 22 ounce, something big. I got the New York strip, the Marcel with the surf and turf. So I got lump crab on top of my steak. And you can see under the bottom, there's a little bit of asparagus there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. So those are the fries. Very good. The fries came with a béarnaise sauce, which is like, y'all, it's a cream sauce. It's like buttery and mayonnaise-y. It was a little bit interesting for me because I'm kind of a ketchup girl, and they will bring you ketchup if you want. But those of you all that like to eat your fries with mayo or like yum yum sauce or dip them in cheese or ice cream, you would like it. The béarnaise sauce was excellent. You can see the service here. You could pour that on if you wanted, completely not need. Oh, let's see. So there's the béarnaise sauce. And then here comes my steak. All right, so you can see here, I had the petite New York strip already cut up for me. And then with this crab, lump crab over top with some asparagus at the bottom. And that is the ribeye, the aged ribeye. So you can see this was incredible. All right, so let's continue. It is big. I thought mine was going to be small. Béarnaise sauce. All right. I'm trying to get good footage for you all, but it's, it's like dark for a restaurant. It's very intimate, the decor, so it's a little bit hard to see. All right, this one is spinning, and I didn't want to blind people with my flash, but I did for my scholars. Marie says, nothing like Wendy's fries dipped in a Frosty. Yes, shout out to French fries and ice cream. You all can do that at Dairy Queen as well. So I did take one blinding picture so you all can see. So there's my steak, cooked medium. Excellent. Got a nice crust on there. When I tell you the flavor was just like buttery. And then they've already pre-cut it for me. You can see the asparagus on top of a bed of asparagus. And then this was, I think, that Alabama lump crab. So with every bite of the steak, I got crab and butter sauce and steak. And Lisa says it looks divine. Yes, yes. So good. I'm so grateful. It was so good. Ooh, Marie says I would have no problem taking care of that ribeye. It looks delicious. Yes, he said it was very good. I was over in surf and turf heaven. So good. So good. All right. Yes. All right. So there's a flash of the ribeye. Looks like it was one on the bone, but he said it was excellent. So just a couple of pictures so you all can see. There's our fries. There's my meal. So if you all ever go out to eat with me, whether you go with me to a restaurant or if you eat with me on the cruise, shout out to those of y'all who want to come cruising with me, Lead, and AV, E. Capone, Lauren. Link is in the description. We're sailing in November. All are welcome. Okay, so if you want to cruise, I'll be at a different restaurant every night. I always ask if I can take pictures of your food before you eat it. If you say no, that's fine, but I do like to, bring you all along for the dining experience. All right, let's continue. So we have just about everything, and then they brought the asparagus out. So it looks like there's some charred lemon here. We could have squeezed some lemon on it, but you can see the sides don't come on the plate. You get your entree, excuse me, then you have your basket of fries and your plate of asparagus. So our meal is complete. I'm digging in. I'm digging in. Excuse me. And the steak is just melting. And I'm putting some crab and some steak and some butter sauce. So I'm making the perfect bite. I want a little bit of everything on the fork. All right. So we're going in and I'm enjoying. And I didn't eat all of it, but y'all, when I tell you, so good. I don't even know what to say. Just so tender, so flavorful, cooked to perfection, juicy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It just melted. It just melted. I did ask for some ketchup for the fries, so they brought out some ketchup. But honestly, after having the béarnaise sauce, I went back to that. The ketchup was fine, but it was a little overpowering. Hello, Lucy in the sky with diamonds. So, this is again a man's meal restaurant. If you like steak and you like potatoes, this is the place for you. Ladies can enjoy it as well. All right, so let's continue on. So I took a picture of our plate so you all can see there's the ribeye going down over here. We have the fries, we have the asparagus, we have the béarnaise sauce, we have some ketchup, and we have my petite. I think this is so excellent. You really don't even need an appetizer with the bread service that comes with it, but it was absolutely divine. Marie is looking. Yes, I'm telling you, it was so good. So good, y'all. The best steak of my life. I think I'm hitting the wall so you all can see. But yes, everything is good. Okay, so now they've cleaned that up and packed everything. She brings the dessert menu, and I'm
some vanilla cookie crumble, and we light it on fire. So whole piece is good, no doubt. It's a banana foster. It's gonna have a brown sugar glaze on top, some vanilla cookie crumble, and we light it on fire. So
okay, so you had me at light it on fire. So they've cleaned up the table service. They've scraped the table so that it's spotless, replaced your napkins. They take everything away, box it for you, label it, bring the bag with your to-go items all labeled. The service was impeccable. So now they're bringing the dessert menu. And of course, I'm asking, what do you recommend? She recommended the bananas Foster. They light it on fire, but they do have creme brulee and all the other standard desserts. But I'm here for the experience. So let's take a look. All right. Oh, this one's just spinning. So, all right. Some of my pictures and videos may still be loading. Uh-oh. All right, so replenish the napkins swiftly. This is the this is the bag she brought with the food. So there was the filet and Oscar with the smiley face. So that was my to-go box. She packaged up the fries, and then the big box at the bottom is the ribeye. Nate says, "Y'all don't kill me, but my steak would have to be well done, no pink." Look, I am not the food police. You like what you like. My dad is the same way. I know certain people like well done. Here's the thing with that, and I'll just offer. Consider a medium well, which is just like one step below well done. The reason why it's been said you actually get a better cut of steak. Now, I'm sure at this restaurant everything is good, but you probably get a better cut of steak when they don't cook it all the way so that it's, cooked all the way through. But hey, you like what you like. And if you're going out, have it your way, Burger King. But yeah, I understand. Some people just can't look at the pink. It's not raw and it's not blood. It's just cooked that way, but I understand. Marie is getting her rare. So look, we got something for everybody, class. We've got Nate, who wants her steak well done, and we've got Marie, who's eating a rare steak. I'm going to meet you in the middle. I asked for medium. So it's a nice sear on the outside, crust and that brown like outer ring, but on the inside, it's just soft and buttery. Let's move on, y'all. Oh, it was so good. Okay, so they packaged up our to-goes very nicely with the French boxer. All right, so now she's bringing the dishes for dessert service. You can see here, and you can see the uniform. She's got on a white button-down shirt, jeans, and vest. So everybody is dressed very nicely. Never hurts. All right, we got something going on. All right, yes, and y'all, I know, okay, I know with the phones, but I'm trying to capture footage because this is about to be set on fire, so I wanted to record it twice. So what you'll notice here, she's giving us our plates and our spoons, and then she brings out some rum, there's a knife, and then there's some matches there. So you know me, I'm like, what's about to happen, right? So I'm getting both phones ready, okay? Just forgive me. Christina's having her steak medium as well, I understand. Marie says, come to the table mooing. All right, she just barely wants it on the grill, flip it over, and it's done. I know somebody else that eats it rare. We're kind of medium, but hey, have it your way. It's a good quality cut of meat, and it's safe if it's beef. Okay, let us continue. So this is the table as it's getting ready. You can see the long matches here. And then we've got some Trinidad rum or some Caribbean rum. What's about to happen? All right, so I'm excited. I'm getting ready, y'all. So I'm looking around. Now, here's something I noticed. Okay, y'all, don't judge me. Please love me. I'm looking around at the restaurant. Does anybody notice anything in this picture? So the table to the left has emptied. They have reset the table. I'm sitting on this long bench. Does anybody notice anything in this picture that's like interesting? I'll give it a minute because I know we're on delay. We got Ebony in the house. Hello, Ebony. So good to have you. She came to our Q&A yesterday. Ebony says, tips for dining out, please. Never allow your server to touch anything that you place your mouth on. I would have passed that spoon back. Did I miss it? Let's go take a look. And then let me know if y'all notice anything in this picture. I see what you're saying. Okay, gotcha. Understood. All right, let's see if you all see anything. Well, funnily enough, is that woman looking at her cell phone. Actually, a lot of people, and not just me, were using their cell phone flashlight to read the menu because it was kind of a dark, intimate kind of setting, okay? But actually, it's not a bad thing I'm pointing out. When I noticed the women, do you all notice anything about the women in this picture? Anything that seems to stand out to you? She's reading her menu with her cell phone, but I looked around and I was like, wait a second. Do they have What is going on here? Not sure if anybody's picking up on it. But okay, I know we're on a delay, but I'm noticing with the clothing. Lisa says her clothes are over the chair because it's a blanket. It is a blanket, y'all. I'm looking. I'm looking at these women. I'm like, red cover up, red cover up, red cover up. What is going on? Do they have blankets here? The women are sitting on the inside. This was a group of ladies. There you go. A blanket. A blanket. Y'all, I was like, shut the front door. Do they give out blankets here? Now, of course, since it's a dinner restaurant, usually what ladies will wear something maybe sleeveless or, your arms are out a little bit. Yes, yes, yes. So I had to. I absolutely had to. Okay, so don't judge me. I had like a top and skirt and I had like a little wrap on it, but I was like, I want a blanket. Dining companion's looking at me like, really? I'm like, yes. Really, Maggie? I take off my shawl, and so now my arms are a little bit exposed, and I'm like, oh, it's just so chilly here, And hello, Chi Chi. So the waitress comes over, and I said, oh, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit chilly. May I please have a blanket? She was like, oh, absolutely. So she goes and she comes back and she brings this beautiful, soft red blanket, and she drapes me. She drapes me. She's like, just lean forward and she wraps me around so that the ladies, if you're cold in the evening, if you don't have a jacket, they have shawls and blankets for you. Hello, the African wolf. Lisa says, this is wonderful. Love it. I'm always cold in restaurants. Y'all, when I tell you the service, who has ever seen that? I have never seen that. So, yes, all of a sudden I felt cold. All of a sudden I felt cold and I wanted a blanket too. So, doggone it. Um, okay, so they're getting everything ready. Oh, this is the the dessert. So I don't know if I got a picture, but literally she like whisked away and came back and she draped me with the blanket. So now I'm sitting there with my blanket and I'm just kind of petting it because it's so soft and so luxurious. And I feel incredible. Dining companion looking at me like, really? Yes, really. It's for research purposes. My scholars need to know these services are available. Exactly. Lisa has never, ever seen that. The wait staff will drape you in a shawl if you're cold. Christina. Marie says, no way. Yes, way. Shout out to Marcel. All right, you all. So now it's time for dessert. This is a 2-minute video, and I'm going to play it for you with sound, and then I'll play it again without sound. All right? All right. I feel like we need to say a seance or something. Hello, Addicts. Hello, Grandma.
Inside, we're going to see that beautiful white cake at the bottom, top with our malted milk ice cream wrapped in Italian meringue. And see our beautiful white cake at the bottom there, malted milk ice cream in the center, wrapped in that Italian meringue. We do have some beautiful bananas frosted cream. And then we'd like to finish it off with some vanilla cookie crumble. This is going to add some crunch and some texture.
Wow, for real. Yes.
Exactly what she wanted.
That's exactly what I wanted.
Please enjoy, my friends.
Thank you. All right, y'all. So Marie says this is above my level of sophistication. All right, y'all. I'm gonna let it continue to play. When I tell Christina says, "OMG." When I tell y'all, I have never seen anything like this in my life. So I recorded on both phones because I was like, I gotta catch this, y'all. So she has this hot gravy boat. She pours the rum inside the gravy boat and sets it on fire. Then she takes the knife and she lights the knife on fire. Watch, a knife in the left hand, gravy boat on fire in the right hand. Then she's going to pour the hot fire onto my plate and my dining companion's plate. And look, she pours down the knife and it drips fire onto the dessert. Who does that? Who has ever seen that in your life? My plate is on fire. Then she takes a hot knife and cuts through. This is meringue on the outside, then a layer of ice cream, then a layer of cake, and then a layer of crumble. And she's got this rum flambe. There's bananas, there's cookie crumble, there's caramel sauce. My plate is still on fire. She's drizzling on top of there. Oh my goodness, y'all. I was like mouth open, just like, what in the world? Liquid fire. Liquid fire. Y'all, I'm telling you, hand claps all the way around. Christina says, you've seen this before. I've never seen this before. Yes, absolutely beautiful. Then she cuts it in half and she serves us from the fire plate. So they burn off the alcohol and then give you some banana with the crumble and the sauce, and they serve right in front of you. This right here, y'all, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Hello, Miguano. Hello, Donovo. Incredible. And then she takes the tray, and then you're there to enjoy. Y'all, when I tell you, I was like, I have never seen anything like this in my life. It was incredible. So if you ever have the opportunity, I would highly recommend it. Lisa says, I want it for breakfast right now. I know. I know. Uh-oh. I know. I'm telling you. It was incredible. So she left the matches there. I think I put them in the bag. So those were the long matches that she brought us. And so this is a still picture after we're done. Y'all, look at this. Look at this. The meringue on the outside, and then the ice cream, fried ice cream in the middle, and then they toast it. So if you like toasted marshmallow, if you like that kind of like char taste with a little bit of like the liqueur, y'all, I'm telling you. And then the half banana with the cookie crumble and the glazed sauce prepared right in front of you. Yes, 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 and yes. I can't even. It was just
Yeah, I like.
that like that
Seriously, I
burn,
like
but
steak.
that good. Oh, so good. So good. So that was dessert. Oh, thank you, Donna B. Hello, Wild Sea Glass. So good to see you, Anastasia. And Christopher Williams in the house. All right, we're wrapping up, y'all. It's time to go to service, but that was dessert. And when I tell you, I was so happy and so satisfied. Marie says, I'd rather have this than some guy dropping salt on my food. Say no to salt there. Yeah, I'm telling you, tableside service, I would probably get the Caesar salad prepared tableside. I would probably absolutely get this dessert again. Hello, Million. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see. I tried to get a taste of it. Some of my videos are still loading. So, but I was enjoying it. Absolutely. So yes, y'all. And I ate. So it was cut in half. I ate all of my half and then got another cocktail, which I did not need. Natasia, Jurgen, this was your restaurant. This was the steak place for you. I'm just going to go back for Jurgen and then we're going to pick up where we were. Jurgen, here is your ribeye. This was the man's meal steakhouse, okay? So the ribeye for you with the fries and everything, okay? So this was for you fries with Bernaise sauce. I had the petite New York strip, and then the dining companion got the 20-ounce ribeye. All right. So Jurgen, you were here. Hopefully you had your plate. I was thinking about you. All right. So this is still spinning, but you all saw my flambe dessert, and I ordered another cocktail. I have my blanket on. So excited. Natea's drooling. I know. Jurgen missed the beef. We needed you here. You're always suffering through the vegetarian meals. All right, y'all. So I have my blanket. I'm so happy. I'm just rubbing on my blanket. I'm like, what? What's so bad? I was feeling cold too. So you can see my dress was a little bit sheer. So they brought me this beautiful red blanket, wrapped me around in the table so that I wouldn't be cold. Uh-oh. Hello, Shining. Hello, Cargo. Yes, Jurgen, on this one, you'll need to catch the replay. Absolutely. For our meatitarians, this is your stream. So I'm enjoying myself. They gave us a nice little card in the bag to go. So you all can see our French boxer here at our French restaurant. I did not pay. I just grabbed the folio for a picture so you all can see it was a beautiful, soft leather. This was expensive. I believe it was about $440, I was told. So I'm very, 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 very grateful. But yes, I just love the placement. Hello, Brandon. Thank you so much for being here. All right. But I just love the little soft leather folio. All right, so now we are exiting. You all can see, of course, the decor, classic Steakhouse, very warm and inviting. Looks like my pictures are still uploading, but you all get the gist of it. All right, so we're exiting upstairs, and there it is, the Marcel restaurant in Atlanta. Highly, highly recommended. Then we come back down to the street where everybody is doing their thing, but it was a nice area. You can see walkable, another mixed use space, and back on the highway, headed back to the suburbs. So, shout out to Atlanta. It was wonderful. All right. So that is it, you all. We are headed home. I hope you all enjoyed. What does Marie say? I'm placing a grocery delivery for steak. Thanks, Maggie. Yeah, I have a steak. I've been meaning to cook it. Hopefully it's still good. I should have frozen it, but we'll definitely be cooking tomorrow. What does Lisa say? Well, the lack of blanket will now be a fine dining disappointment from now on. Exactly. So thank you, Marcel. Thank you for the incredible best steak of my life experience. The service was impeccable. If you all are in Atlanta, I would highly recommend it. You know, this is just my own experience. I was treated. I'm so very grateful. So we'll be back in the kitchen tomorrow. I'm going to head on out to service. Let me give you all the finishing school commercial, and then we will dismiss. Thank you so much, Marie. Any ladies who are interested, Lucy and I are starting a finishing school for the modern woman. Ladies of any ages who are interested in refining, we would love to have you. Let me see if I can upload Lucy's commercial. We got a little 30-second commercial. Link is in the description. Scholarships are available. I believe 2 have been awarded. 1 is left. Please apply. If you're a gentleman who would like to sponsor a lady specific or generically to the finishing school, we're going to be covering etiquette, elegance, and femininity. So if you didn't get it at home, Lucy and I would love to teach you. Here's Lucy's commercial, 30 seconds, and we'll dismiss. right, so I'm glad you all liked it. Link is in the description. Thank you all so much for enjoying another dining documentary with me. Lisa says, thank you for sharing. I'll definitely try this restaurant, and I will definitely try Bones. Again, if anybody's in the LA area, I'll be there September 8th, and tomorrow we'll be back in the kitchen. I think I got a breakfast recipe I want to try. Cracker Barrel is in my inbox. I want to try and recreate something. Thank you all so much for being here. Jürgen, so good to see you. And I'll see you all on the next stream. So Instagram, let's go ahead and dismiss. We're going to go to service. Everybody have a great Sunday. Class is dismissed. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. I'll see y'all tomorrow.